Guys, check this incredible user growth out for Starlink subscriptions over time. This thing is going vertical, dare I say exponential. Sorry, what? Sorry, my producer's just in my ear. Read the description of the chart, you moron. Huh? Oh, okay. Percent of US adults identifying as mentally ill by... Oh, damn, that's awkward. Wrong chart. We better edit that out, otherwise somebody might get offended. There it is. Sorry, my bad. Oops. Here's the chart I was looking for. Starlink customer growth. December 2020, 0. August 2025, 7 million. This also increasing exponentially. Perhaps Starlink too is a compelling product for different reasons, aka an internet provider versus attention and or significance. Don't think about that too much. Slow Merit posting this with the caption, SpaceX has announced that Starlink now has over 7 million customers, up from 6 million customers in June this year, which is up from 5 million in February this year. This is what we call exponential growth. Now think about that for a moment. Most people watching this channel are Tesla investors, and this growth is absolutely fucking insane. It took 2 years for Starlink to reach its first million customers. It's added another million customers not over 2 years, but 1 month. Not over 2 years, but 2 months. More than a 10x increase in user growth rate. So 24 months for the first million, and now they're adding roughly a million every 2 months. Kind of insane. Of course, this would never happen with any Tesla-related products or services, right? something Robotaxi. I thought about moving on, but no, we're going to dwell on this for a moment. It's important. Let's compare this with Tesla Robotaxi. Let me ask first the question. How exactly is it that a new entrant to the internet space somehow is seeing exponential user growth? How is that possible? There's plenty of internet providers out there today. The answer to this question is Starlink offers a service that represents exceptional value for many people. Some people, especially in rural areas, prior to Starlink, had options including dog shit internet that was unreliable and slow, or none at all. Some are using Starlink as a backup service, and some just find the price incredibly compelling. It's a saturated market internet provision, right? But there's only one company that's blanketing the entire surface of the planet in internet coverage. Only one company currently offering high-speed internet to airlines and their customers, their passengers. So how does this relate to Robotaxi? Well, if Tesla has a compelling product that represents great value to at least some customers, they too can grow their market share enormously over time. Now let's zoom in a little bit on this chart. On the Starlink customers, early days. Tesla Robotaxis right now are roughly here, approximately fuck all. The haters and the skeptics,
they only have about 12 vehicles, you retard. That doesn't count. It doesn't count.
And the narrative will continue when it goes from a dozen, 2 dozen, 100, 200.
Now there's only 200 vehicles. Waymo has like 1,500, bro.
Next minute, suddenly it's going to be 1,500, 3,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, a million. We are currently here, motherfuckers. Just think about it. Now, just a quick side note. Back in May 2022, so a few years ago now, as a bonus to my Patreon supporters, in my Tesla valuation model, which is available to Patreon supporters at the investor level and above, I added some estimates for Starlink user growth, a bear case, a base case, and a bull case. Very high level stuff back of the napkin. I thought it'd be worth checking because at the time I made these estimates, Starlink was here on screen now. It's extremely hard to predict the exact shape of an exponential increase in whatever. If things are off by a few months or a year or so, things can be skewed dramatically, as we can see. In the last 12 months, Starlink has added roughly 3 million customers. But if you miss that by a year, you could be off by a dramatic amount in terms of your estimated users. By the way, if any of my long-term Patreon supporters have the May 4th, 2022 valuation model, have a peek for yourself. But I'm just going to share, maybe this will help temper some of my estimates for the future relating to Tesla. I can confirm that my bear case for Starlink user growth was well and truly too bearish. So at least that's good. It'd be kind of embarrassing if even in my super worst case scenario, I was still over the mark. But can confirm, the base case probably outrageously high and the bull case on a whole other level. Maybe this also applies to some of my bull base and bear case assumptions for Tesla. Speaking of Tesla, 10-second teaser posted today. Anyone have any ideas what this might be? Posted by Tesla Europe and Middle East. What do you guys think? Many people speculating it might be a Model Y performance. Who knows? Good news is 29th of August 2025 is not long away. Sawyer Merritt speculating this video kind of looks like the rear spoiler of the Model YL That little hump in the video matches the Model YLs, but spy shots of the new Model Y Performance don't show any hump in the spoiler, despite the spoiler itself being much bigger. I guess we'll find out Friday. More news from the same dude. Stellantis is shifting to relying on suppliers for self-driving technology in the immediate future as it aims to cut costs amid falling sales. Andor has also realised there's no point trying to solve autonomy or something close to autonomy themselves because they're an automotive manufacturer, not a technology company. The company has put its auto-drive self-driving software on hold over concerns there's no demand for it. So a little bit more detail on this. Stellantis, parent company of Jeep, Ram, has reportedly put its auto-drive self-driving software on hold over concerns there is no demand for it among buyers. Some alleged insiders from Stellantis told Reuters that the company had identified, quote, limited market demand for the self-driving technology despite it being a previous core part of the brand's software strategy under their previous CEO. It continues, according to those who spoke to Reuters, Stellantis would instead shift to relying on suppliers for self-driving technology in the immediate future as it aims to cut costs amid falling sales. So again, if they had half a brain cell between them, the people making decisions at Stellantis would already have had some conversations with Tesla and they would plan on licensing FSD. But that's a very big if. Let's continue with this article because it's quite telling. It is not the first time a big automaker has backtracked on autonomous vehicle plans. By the way, if you know, you know. With Government Motors backing out of its Cruise Robotaxi division in 2024 over concerns. Costs were too high and because it's not a core part of GM's business. Oh, and then there was the whole cover-up of the incident, which I discussed in detail at the time. Said there's something rotten at the core of Cruise. Big problem. Of course, no mention of that in the article, but I think that may have been a reason as well. Similarly, Ford and Uber have cut funding to Robotaxi-style programs. So let's just recap here. Tesla launches in Austin, expanded 650,000 times already. I'm only slightly exaggerating. I think we're on the third or fourth expansion now. Plus, they're already in California. Span of about 2 months, from zero to massive scale, all in on autonomy. Meanwhile, most other companies, fuck it, we give up, we quit, we'll get tech from somebody else. It's too hard, too expensive, isn't working, no demand, blah, blah, blah. Kind of feels like the same lack of movement towards electric vehicles when it became obvious that was the future. It's almost as if legacy automotive companies, aka dinosaurs, just can't see asteroids hurtling toward Earth. I tell you what, something about this date, this month. Cybertruck, big teaser, 29th of August 2025, posted by, wait for it, Tesla Korea. Let's translate the post. Bold future luxury lands in Korea. Opening a new horizon of innovation and style. The Tesla Cybertruck is finally launching in Korea. Dear customers who have reserved the Cybertruck, please log into your Tesla account, blah, blah, blah. Cool story, bro. The point here, this is the first international market launch of Cybertruck in South fucking Korea. What? Now, that was my initial reaction, but after a tiny bit of reflection, it's actually quite evident, right? Huge population, 65, 67, something like that, million people. Big. And a fascinating culture. And I might have a prediction here. The Cybertruck is going to be a new status symbol for many, if not all, K-pop stars, K-drama stars, and K-everything else stars. I think this is going to be a massive marketing moment for Tesla. Just imagine when these things start rolling around and some of the stars start driving these things around and flexing them to their fans. For those who don't know or need reminding, South Korea is home of Hyundai and Kia. So here's a question. Was this on your bingo card, South Korea as the first international market launch for Cybertruck? Certainly wasn't on mine, but like I said, this is going to be great Tesla marketing. So kind of a wild coincidence. So Tesla teaser, it looks Model Y-esque, 29th of August 2025 from Tesla Europe and Middle East. Meanwhile, 29th of August 2025, Cybertruck launching in South Korea. Watch this space. Want more content? Early access? Bunch of perks? Click the links in the pinned comment. AG1 is awesome. I've been taking it daily now for more than 3 years. It's a great way to fill in nutritional gaps. It's packed full of vitamins, minerals, and whole food source nutrients, plus has prebiotics, probiotics, and adaptogens to improve gut health, regularity, and help your body handle stress. I'm always looking for an edge to help me feel and perform my best, which is why I haven't missed a day of AG1 for more than 3 years. Just try it and see how you feel. Click the link in the pinned comment or head to drinkag1.com/SMR and get yourself a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3 plus K2 and 5 travel packs.